Hey guys, welcome back to Junkyard Rock Stories. Let's talk about Guns N' Roses this time. So, I have this article written on my website Junkyard Rock Stories called New Guns N' Roses Album in 2025. And this article is gaining a lot of views, a lot of hits every day. When I go inside to check, the statistics and analytics, I always see this article at the top 3 articles almost every day. So people are interested in this matter. Are Guns N' Roses going to release the album in 2025? And since now it's 2025, let's discuss it, because I wrote this article back in August 28, 2024. So this article was basically a critique, my critique to the other YouTubers, content creators, and websites that were writing or talking about this. There were a lot of these YouTube videos with titles New Guns N' Roses Music in 2025, and I watched all these videos, and then I saw people saying things like, I have my secret sources that are saying that Guns N' Roses are going to release new music in 2025, but I cannot reveal them. That sounds like bullcrap to me. I could also say I have this friend who works for a 3-letter agency, and instead of fighting against crime and solving big geopolitical issues, they're following actually Axl Rose to see if he is going to release new music in 2025 instead to do their job. I could write that, and I wrote that here. So that's bullcrap. And my critique was towards those people, those videos, and those articles. Because, it's lame. But that was not the only critique from this article. I also criticized the band, the actual Guns N' Roses band. First of all, I have a problem with their behavior. For example, they've been saying, we have these new songs, we are going to release them, we are going to release the album, but we don't know how to release them. And that's my biggest issue. Let's take Slash, for example. Slash said this exact sentence few years ago. I've seen this. I've seen him saying, we have an album, but we don't know in what capacity are we going to release it. Hey man, you don't know how to release an album, but you know how to release your solo album because, hey, wait a minute, you released a blues solo album in 2024 called Orgy of the Damned, and you are announcing the new Conspirators album. That's only in the rumor stage right now, but Conspirators are not Guns N' Roses. When they say we are working on a new album, they release the new album. You can trust that. But then we have Duff McKagan. He was a guest on Eddie Trunk's Hair Nation back then in August, where he mentioned that the band is unsure about how to release music given today's music landscape. Should they drop a full album or release singles one by one? Come on. What the hell are you talking about? You Guns N' Roses do not know how to release music. And Duff McKagan, shame on you. You released a solo album last year called Lighthouse or something, So you know how to release an album by yourself, but you don't know how to release an album with a band that is called Guns N' Roses. I mean, this is insulting, guys. For me, as a fan and a music journalist and I guess content creator now, this is insulting. They're insulting my intelligence and they're insulting me as a lover of their music, How to release an album? First of all, there are dozens of ways to release an album. You can release an album as everybody's doing, release it on streaming platforms and on CDs and vinyls. Or you can only release CD or vinyl and people are going to buy it. Or you can only release it on streaming, or you can release it only for digital download, like on Apple, what is it called? Apple Store, on Google Store if you're an Android user. Or you could go total DIY and release it on Bandcamp and help that platform so people can buy your album there. Because no matter how you release an album, Guns N' Roses, no matter how you release an album, people are going to want to get a hold of that album. They are going to want to buy it. They are going to want to listen to these songs. No matter how. Do you understand that? No matter how. If you want to release it in a supermarket with a detergent, you buy a detergent to wash your white clothes and you get the new Guns N' Roses album. That's fine. I've seen that also in my life. Release it how do you want, but please just stop. Stop insulting us with this nonsense, with this bullcrap, with this stuff that you don't know how to release it. I mean, other bands know how to release their music. I mean, Metallica knew how to release their latest album in 2023. Listen, Metallica. Now, Linkin Park knew how to release the new album. Def Leppard knew. Motley Crue even knew how to release this goddamn EP with 3 songs. And only you don't know. That's enough. I mean, that's insulting and that's enough. Cut with this crap. Please cut it. So that was it about that article. But I also wrote another article called Guns N' Roses Singles 21 till 23 Weird Review. And this is a part of the video where I'm going to try to answer you guys this question that brought you here, you know. Are Guns N' Roses going to release new music in 2025? Let's see. First of all, let's see this article. So I wrote this review in 2023, December 11th, 2023. And I basically reviewed all these, you know, four new singles that they have released in recent years. But this review is not your, you know, ordinary review like you can read everywhere, you know. Because, you know, I have this thinking about reviews these days that they're not necessary and people don't like to read them because I can see that. I can see through analytics that people are not interested in reading album reviews anymore. So, but I like to write them because I'm a journalist and I'm a reviewer. So I did this review for these 4 singles a little bit differently. I wrote it from the, like, I am Axl Rose, from his point of view. Like, Axl Rose is talking to you, to the fans, through these songs. So if you're interested, if you want to read something new and interesting, just go and read this article. It's not that long. You see, it's only a paragraph for a song, and you can find it down in the description, of course. So, but at the end of this article, I wrote the following thing. Like, I discovered a certain pattern that Guns N' Roses are having. I mean, they had it since 2021, since the first song, Absurd, was released. It was released on August 6, 2021. So in this pattern that I discovered, and wrote here, goes like this. So they released this song Absurd in August 2021. Okay. Now the second song was released in September, same year, 2021. Then the next one was released in August 2023. And then after that, December 2023, the general. So what does this pattern tells us? So they release a new song or two in 1 year. Then the next year is empty, no new music, which was 2022. So 2023, again, new music. We see the general. Then we had 2024, there was no new music from Guns N' Roses. And now we're in 2025. So now, according to this pattern, we can expect the new music coming out, this year. So that gives us hope that they're going to release the new music in 2025. And probably, if this is true, if this pattern holds up, they're going to release these new songs when the tour starts. And the tour starts on May 1st. They're going to, Korea, Japan, then Middle East, and then they are going to Europe. So probably we can expect them to release the new songs when they start their tour. But this tour is not in USA, not in North America. It's not North American tour, Canada and USA. So maybe they'll save the songs for that leg of the tour, which is probably going to come after this Far East, Middle East, European tour. So, but also be aware when you're going to these concerts, maybe they'll slip a song or two at some of these concerts. So maybe we're going to hear the new songs first live, and then they're going to release it. They've done this already. So my answer to your question, guys, are Guns N' Roses going to release the new music in 2025 or new album, is I don't know. I really don't know. These are only my assumptions. These are only my thinkings. I do not have an actual answer to this because I don't have facts. I've shown you the pattern. Probably they'll release it, but is it going to be a one song or two like it was, or is it going to be the full album? I don't know. We already talked about it. They apparently don't know how to release the album, and that's a shame. And you know what? In the end, as a fan and as a music journalist, I don't really care about this band anymore. I don't. Yes, I've written a lot of articles about them because people like to read these articles. You know, it's a huge legacy band and everybody's going to click on this. And sometimes, because I don't ask for money for what I'm doing here, I just need to have some clicks on the website. But I genuinely do not care about this. And why? Because I'm insulted, I'm tired, time is precious now, precious for everybody, and I simply do not want to waste any more time with this band. If they are going to release new music or new album, fine. I'm going to listen to it and to review it probably and write something about it. At least a news article is going to be on Junkyard Rock Stories, if not something else. But if they don't release new music, then I don't care about that anymore. I really don't. You know, I was a young guy in 2000s waiting for this album, even in the 90s, you know, and they released it and then there was nothing, literally nothing. I remember it very clearly because I was 20 when they have released Chinese Democracy, and I really don't remember anything good about that period from them, you know? The only excitement that we had was before this album was released, because we could go on some websites and some forums and we could, you know, download some versions of these songs that eventually weren't the versions from the album. That was more excited than when they released an album without videos, without promotion, without anything. Then I saw them in 2010, live concerts. It was okay, they played these songs. I've seen DJ Ashba, I loved DJ Ashba, and that was the highlight of this concert for me, and that was it. So I don't care, and there's another reason why I don't care about this band, Guns N' Roses, because every Friday I get my dose of Guns N' Roses through some other bands, and I'm honestly going to suggest you guys to do the same. If you're a Guns N' Roses fan and you're tired of waiting for them to release the new music, go and listen to something new. Go to Junkyard Rock Stories and see what I'm writing about, and you'll see a lot of bands like Crazy Licks, who have just released a new album, Thrill of the Bite, amazing stuff. Guns N' Roses music is incorporated in their music. Then, I don't know, go find Suicide Bombers' new album from last year, also Guns N' Roses inspired. Then go check out Butterside's new album. Again, it's a band from LA, also Guns N' Roses music incorporated there. Then you can go and check, I don't know, Dirty Honey from 2023, great album. Now they have released a new album, a live one, if you like Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, or if you like some dark wave music, go check out Dead Posey. I did a reaction to one of their songs. So there are lots of great bands that you can find and that you can listen, and in the end that you don't need to care about Guns N' Roses. That's all from me now. New Guns N' Roses music, is it coming in 2025? Probably yes, but I don't know that. I don't have facts. I cannot tell you anything more about it, so that's it. If you like this, like, subscribe, because I'm gonna do this more, and check out Junkyard Rock Stories, and just write me a comment down there. What do you think about this new Guns N' Roses music? Is it going to be released in 2025 or not? That's all for this time, guys. It was a longer video, sorry about that. Till next time, ciao ciao.